Alright, that was the first and fourth movements of the Caravan Sonata for soprano saxophone. Yeah, it wasn't very good. Basically, last week my teacher assigned me 18 minutes worth of music, including that entire sonata and a movement of another sonata and an arietta, and a few exercises. And needless to say, I didn't get through all of it very well. I mean, passably well. Yeah, I recorded the second and third movements in between there, but one, it takes too long, and two, it wasn't very good. It was even worse than those last two. Yeah, so basically my lesson today was pretty much the worst I've played for him so far, but he actually said at the end of it that was a pretty good lesson. Um, that was kind of confusing. Uh, yeah, basically he said that he liked a lot of the things I was doing musically and dynamically, and technically, but he really hated my sound. So basically, yeah, it sounded bad, even though I was doing all those things great. Um, so yeah, I guess that means that I'm doing a lot of long tones this week. Fortunately, he didn't assign me any new pieces because that would be scary. Let's see. Well, the biggest thing on my list is this is the review thing for the first music history test. It's a very scary piece of paper. Yeah, it looks really daunting because music history is basically the biggest class con students are supposed to be taking. Um, yeah, that's in a week. On the same day as I have my huge music history test, not only do I have a lesson, but I also have a test for my first year seminar, Science in the Mind. And I just looked over the review for Science in the Mind, and I have no idea about half the things on there. So, yeah, this is going to be a fun week for me. What else? I went to my first Oberlin concert this past week. I saw the chamber orchestra play in Fanny Chapel. They played Respighi, Airs and Dances, some piano concerto, and a symphony by Mendelssohn, I think. Um, Piano concerto was really boring. Thus, why do all orchestras play piano concertos? It's so boring. Piano's not. No, oh God, I hate pianos. Um, Not the players, just the way the instrument is built. Because unlike, say, organ, you can't even get a different timbre out of it. It's just, I don't know. To be honest, there are some pieces out there that utilize the timbre and range and everything of a piano, but I feel that a lot of pieces, including pretty much every piano concerto I've ever heard, don't, and that makes the piano concerto boring, and I'd rather hear another symphony than a piano concerto. Um, yeah. So, I'm probably going to get a lot of negative comments from piano players the rest of my life. Yeah. Whatever. You might think saxophone's boring. I don't know. Anyway, is that it? Another concert. There's going to be a wind ensemble concert tomorrow night. Oh, there's also the debate between Palin and Biden. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Um, and there's an orchestra concert on Friday night that I'm probably going to go to. Yeah. For next week, the biggest thing I think is the test. The music history test. Um, yeah, I don't have to learn any new music, so that's really good. I just have to work on tone production. And, I mean, I've had baritone in the past. I don't know why my tone has gotten worse since I've gotten here. Or maybe it just hasn't gotten worse since I've gotten here. My tone used to be better. I mean, yeah, I don't know what happened. Alright, not sure what the time is on this, but my senses are saying that it's time to wrap up. Alright, I'll see you next week.